Hello. So today we are going to look at the solution for plotting the frequency polygon for the given frequency distribution. So let's start. So we are starting with a question that is given in our NCERT textbook. So it states that to draw a frequency polygon corresponding to the given frequency distribution. So here we have two columns, marks and number of students. So marks, under the column marks, we have class intervals. So the class intervals are like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and so on. And the second column of number of students corresponds to the frequency, which is usually plotted along the y-axis. So if you observe the class intervals carefully, you will see that the class intervals are of equal class width. Okay. So the first step in drawing the frequency polygon is to rewrite the frequency distribution table with the class marks added, and we add two more classes at the boundaries. What does it mean by boundaries? So we add a class interval just before the lowest class interval. In this case, the original frequency table had the lowest class interval corresponding to 0 to 10. So we add a class interval just before that, which corresponds to -10 to 0. We add another class interval, which is 100 to 110. It has been added after the largest class interval in the original table. So as these are the non-existing class intervals, their corresponding frequencies are 0. Why do we need these two class intervals? To complete a frequency polygon in which one of the sides is the x-axis. Second step is we calculate the class mark for each class interval. How do we calculate the class mark? Class mark is equal to upper class limit plus lower class limit upon 2. Here, the calculation for class mark for each class interval has been shown. So, class mark is calculated. Now, when we plot the points or the vertices of the frequency polygon, we have to decide, or we have to figure out the coordinates of those points. So the x coordinate of the point to be plotted is the class mark. So you can see here, the x coordinate will be the class mark of that class interval, and y coordinate will be the number of students or the frequency. So the first point will be a -5, 0. In second case, the second x coordinate is the class mark 5 and the y coordinate is number of students 5. So point B is 5, 5. The third point is the x coordinate is 15, the corresponding class mark, and the y coordinate is corresponding frequency, that is 10. So you can see that we have point C having coordinates 15, 10. So we write down the corresponding points along with their coordinates. Once done, once this table is completed, we move on to the plotting of graph. Always remember, whenever you are plotting the graph, you should mark x-axis, y-axis, origin, also the scale, both along x-axis as well as y-axis. So here you can see that along x-axis, the scale is 1 centimeter corresponding to 10 marks, whereas along y-axis, it is 1 centimeter corresponding to 1 student. Now you can see that the first point that we mark is the point A, whose x coordinate is -5. So that point can be seen here. That point can be seen here, which is on the left-hand side of 0. So point A is here, then you can see point B, point C. So whenever you're marking the points, it is advisable that you mark the points along with their naming. It will help you while joining those points. So you will be joining those points sequentially so that you do not mess up with the points to be joined. So you can see that I have marked all those points A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and L. Here the points A and L, that is the very first point and the very last point, they lie on the x-axis. Once I have joined all the points, the frequency polygon so formed is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So this is how you plot the graph for drawing the frequency polygon using the given frequency distribution. I hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.